Welcome to Chad Hates Carbs. Today we're going to do a cheesy skillet bread. Should be pretty straightforward, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is take a nice cast iron skillet, stick a tablespoon of butter in a 425 degree oven. It's been heating up for a while now, but it's at 425, so that butter should melt pretty quick. We want to next take 2 cups of almond flour. I've already got it in this nice big bowl here. So we got 2 cups of almond flour, half a cup of flaxseed meal. We're using the flaxseed for texture, obviously. We want to use 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Slap that in there. Half a teaspoon of salt. Kind of mix that up a little bit. Now that it's cold, this stuff tends to clump a little bit, so gotta break up any clumps. Now that I've got that kind of declumped a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And this is going to be a little bit tougher to mix in with a whisk. I'm going to go grab another device here. I don't know, that's not doing too bad. I never know exactly how I'm measuring my shredded cheese unless it comes pre-bagged. This is freshly shredded, so I never know if I'm supposed to push it down. If I do, what that's going to do. So anyway, I just kind of guess at the how much cheese to put in. Alright, so there we go. Got that all mixed in. So now let's go ahead and put in the eggs. We've got 3 large eggs. I am going to get a spatula for this. Get my eggs out of here. Obviously, you probably want to beat them first like I did. Otherwise, you'll have a heck of a time getting them beaten in here. So, we're going to put in our melted butter. We have in addition to the 1 tablespoon we already have in there, we also have a whole stick of butter here. So this is half a cup of melted butter. Melted butter is always a good time. Alrighty, and then we want to add also, we have 3/4 cup of almond milk. This is actually almond coconut milk. I saw that. It's kind of a new thing at the store, I guess. It was on sale, so I figured why not try that. So go ahead and mix this all in. It's looking pretty good. Ironically, this looks kind of like my pancake batter. Alrighty, so at this point we need to take the pan out. Obviously be very careful because this pan is in a 400 degree oven and cast iron. It's pretty brutal. So you want to make sure that that butter gets all around in the pan there. So as to swirl the butter to coat the sides. So you got to get kind of creative, not dump melted butter all over yourself. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, almost touched it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to dump this batter in. Then we just take the rest of the cheese. This is a half a cup of cheese, and then we stick this half a cup of cheese on the very top. Obviously you can add more cheese if you want, less cheese, whatever. You kind of want to obviously get this kind of evenly distributed as much as you can. And then just slap it in there. It says bake 16 to 20 minutes or until browned and set through the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in for 18 minutes, which is right in the middle. My stuff hasn't been cooking super at the high end, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot for 18. See you in a few minutes. Okay, this is actually a full 20 minutes. I checked it at 18 and it wasn't quite done. You can see it's starting to brown on the top. It's starting to get golden. So let's go ahead and do the toothpick test. See how it looks. Yep, looks good. Alright, so we're going to let it cool, and we'll be back and try it in a minute. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. Let's get this cut into. Let's see how this looks. Still feels a little moist in the middle. Kind of gummy, unfortunately. Yep. That did not work. Okay, so I ended up putting it back in after the 18 minutes, put it back in for another 10 minutes, and it still is kind of goopy in the middle. And so I'm not sure, like when I tried to take it out, it totally fell apart. It's drying out a bit, but yeah, this is, construction-wise, it's not it doesn't hold up super well. So flavor-wise, it's pretty good. The crust and whatnot is pretty, I mean, obviously the cheese forms a crust, and then on the bottom, there's a pretty good crust as well. But I'm not really sure what happened, what's going on with this. It actually does have like a nice bread, kind of yeasty flavor, which is kind of cool. But I really like the crust on the bottom. It's just at the middle. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can zoom this. This middle part right in here is kind of wet, kind of gummy a little bit. So it's not, it doesn't, it didn't set up like I would expect. So texture-wise, it's not awesome. So anyway, it was interesting. Don't know that I'll put it on my list again unless I can. If somebody else makes this and has better luck than me, tell me what I did wrong. Because I'd be interested in knowing how to make a cheesy cornbread like this. It's not really cornbread, but it kind of has that same texture. So until next time, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.